Oh, hey, Uncle Lazer here. Listen, I'm just looking at this girl that I just met. Still lives with her parents. Have you ever climbed out of the window of a 30-year-old woman's house when she lives with her parents? You have it. But listen, what you can do, hey, thanks for showing up. Thanks for listening to the Drunk Uncles podcast. I'm Uncle Lazer. And this episode is presented by Jerkmate. And listen, there's going to be a link right here you can click. It's not a regular campsite. It's really not. Look, you get on there, you find what you like, tattoos, Asians, Mexicans, blacks, whatever you're into. Hey, Jerkmate, they got something for everybody. Look, right now, we got a new episode here, and what a treat this is. We got Sherra Soto. She's an older stripper, but titties still look good. You know what I'm saying? She's got a book out. But hey, she came here to tell you guys about the privacy of Austin and the open intimacy of Austin. So take a listen, hang out. But listen, this couldn't be even possible without our sponsor sponsoring. And look, I appreciate y'all listening. Click the fucking links. Just click it. They pay me to pay y'all a good time. Listen, it's Blue Chew. I take them all the time. I'm literally just took one just to get in on this. The girl holding the camera. But listen, Blue Chew for when you're not feeling you. And right now, if you use promo code Uncle on the website bluechew.com, they're gonna give you a free month subscription to Blue Chew. You just pay shipping and handling. You pay the shipping and she'll handle your shit later. You hear me? Listen, bluechew.com, promo code Uncle. Your uncle's going to take care of you. Get you right with the Lord again. But listen, sit back, relax. We got a stripper in town. We're going to see some titties this episode. It's Sherra Soto. Let's go. Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Drunk Uncle. God damn, it's cold outside in Texas. And listen, if you're going to be cold, don't be alone. Because if you are, you're a fucking loser. Today's guest, she's been, let's just say she's been far and wide and everywhere in between, from the four corners of the regions of the dark cells of earth to the tops of mountaintop and everything. It's life's about peaks and valleys, gutters and strikes. So without further ado, give it up for a good friend of the podcast, Miss Sherra Soto.
It's Miss.
Oh, shit, okay, I like what you did there. Hell yeah, dude. Tell me about this blue. Walk me through this blue dress. Little blue dress, huh?
It's one of my statement pieces. I don't know.
Goddamn right it is.
I don't know if it's considered vintage anymore, but I got it like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It's maybe my third time wearing it.
Wait, 15? How old are you?
I'm 42.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dude, good for you, brother. Good for you. Yeah.
I know. I still look pretty good, I think, for my age.
You've had kids before, too, huh?
I have 6.
Wait, what?
I have 6 kids.
You have 6 kids?
Mm-hmm. I have 5 daughters and then a son. He's my youngest.
Oh, man, dude. That's crazy.
I know. I don't believe it sometimes myself.
That's
I'm
fucking
like,
great
how'd
genetics,
I do it?
dude.
Or sometimes people be like, how did you do it? I don't know.
Did you have to get, like, the little courtesy stitch thing? The little husband stitch?
No, but they have done it without telling me before, which I don't like that.
Yeah, that's
like
weird.
That.
They just clipped your vagina without your knowing?
Yeah, that's called an episiotomy. And then they do a little...
Episiotomy?
Yeah.
I did not know
Do not look it up.
It's weird.
You're going to want to cry if you see it. And then
Can we bring it up on screen here, Jamie? No, I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. Yeah, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Well, fuck yeah. So, shit, dude. 6 kids. That's...
I know.
God damn.
Most of them are now grown.
Yeah, you had them when you were young.
Yeah, so I got married pretty young. My mom's super religious, made me get married at 16. So I had my first about 6 weeks before my 18th birthday. After I was already married. I like to clarify that because yes, it was a teen pregnancy, but it wasn't like under the normal
circumstance.
Yeah. And now me and her, we're like best friends.
Oh, that's dope.
She lives in the apartment above me. So we see each other every day, all the time.
Hell yeah. But goddamn, you said but the reason coming to the podcast, so we got to give a little introduction here. I guess you've talked. This is Daisy's do's and don'ts. What is this right here? What's show it off? God damn it! Look at this cover. So basically, this is the stories from the road, basically.
Yeah, because I've been a stripper for about 14 years.
Okay.
I started when I was 27, almost 28.
Yeah.
And it was because I was going through a divorce, and I said,
fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah, the first time I went to a strip club was the first time I asked for a job dancing.
Yeah.
And so over the years, I've started traveling and dancing all over the country, and I decided to write a book about it. Daisy Does Dancing.
Daisy Does Dancing.
I have like 20-something chapters in here and different stories. Now, I could go do stories for days and days, but my most favorite, the most interesting ones I put in the book.
Yeah.
So, like, say, for example, the first chapter is called WCW. I got paid to, like, kick and punch this dude in the balls for a half hour in VIP.
Wow.
It was like $300 for 30 minutes.
Just to beat the shit out of someone.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Because, you know, you just take up all your pin-up aggressions from your ex-boyfriends and just go to town. But it was the one and only time in 14 years of dancing that I ever was asked to do that. I wish I was asked to do that a lot more.
Yeah, I don't think, I wouldn't know if, I'm not going to go out on a limb here and say that's probably not a requested, you know.
It's definitely not requested.
Yeah, god damn, dude.
I almost thought he was fucking with me when he first asked me. I'm like, you sure about that? You know? And, like, I did, like, I went easy at first. You know, and then, like, when he was, like, wincing, I was like, oh, shit, like, did I do it? I'm
hurting him, yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, no, harder. And I was like, all right, you got it. And that's when I pulled the knee out and just started going to town. And that's all I did.
Does he, and he just faints or comes, or what happens?
No, you know, if he came, I don't know. He just sat there. He was
just
like,
took it.
It seemed like he was hurting, but he liked it. I don't know.
That is such a weird fucking.
It is. There's a lot of weird fetishes at the club.
Oh, my God, dude. What's some of the nastiest shit you seen in there? Like where you're just like gonna puke and shit.
When dudes come in their pants.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, it does. Does it really?
Yes. And you'll be like doing a lap dance, and then all of a sudden you feel like a wet spot.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like, because like now I want to go run to the bathroom and like disinfect my leg, you know, my butt cheek, whatever.
Yeah.
Luckily, all the clubs I've ever worked at, you know, like no one can actually pull their pants down, or you know.
Yeah, it's all.
But there's a little barrier, but it's still just as disgusting.
Yeah. No, I know that because that's happened to me in the club before on accident.
I feel like it happens to more people than you would think.
Yeah.
So if it's happened to you, don't ever feel bad about it.
Yeah, well,
it happens to the best of them.
she was Brazilian. You know, I've never seen anything
big old booty girl?
like that cargo she was pulling. God damn, dude. I miss you, Cynthia. Yeah, that's not her name, but
who knows what her name is? She's
fuck
probably
it,
told
dude.
me
It
the
was
wrong
even
one.
better. She spoke in a language that's been forgotten many moons ago, dude. But I love her very much.
Hey, can't blame you there.
So you just like you go around. So you fucking hell, you've stripped all over then, huh?
Yeah, I've stripped all over the country. I used to follow like big events. So I worked in New Orleans a lot because I lived in Florida when I first started dancing in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
They call that L.A. Lower Alabama, Redneck Riviera.
Yeah.
So I'd travel over to New Orleans during the wintertime and to work. And then that's when I did my first big event, like Jazz Fest, when the Super Bowl came out there. So I had some NFL players as my
your clientele.
Yeah, that's in the book.
What's the most you've ever been paid?
At the strip club?
Or just for like any kind of like, you know, hey, because do they ask you to go out to like parties afterwards? How does that work? Like, aren't there like after party things? Or?
Okay, a lot of times they want you to after, but they only, so I always had a rule of thumb. If I was going to go out with a customer outside of the club and say we're going to go to dinner or go bar hopping was a big thing.
Yeah.
They would have to have jobs or something where they had too much to
lose. That's good. That's
because
smart.
It keeps you safe.
Yeah.
It keeps you safe.
Did you ever take like security or like a pimp?
No.
No pimp?
I'm not, no. You just have a little pew-pew.
Soto, give me my baby powder. God damn it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and then I normally always would go as a pair, like bring another girl with me.
Yeah.
And so how we would always pitch it, they'd be like, oh, well, you know, we want you to miss work tonight. I'd be like, well, this is how much I would have made at the club tonight, so if you want me to miss work.
Double it.
Yeah, pretty much. So I never would leave with less than $1,000. I would be like, that's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And then, you know, tipping is always appreciated, but never required.
Yeah.
But you can always talk, by the time they're after the drinking, you can only squeeze out a little bit more money out of them.
Yeah, but you've never just because I know some bitches that just be straight up robbing motherfuckers.
No, because I still have a little bit of a conscience.
You gotta have a little. You have a little moral compass.
Yeah, and you know they're having fun. If I don't fuck them over,
they'll probably come back.
Bingo, and they do. And they do, because I still have guys text me to this day like, hey, me and my guy fishing group, or we're coming back out, you working at the club? I'm like, I don't dance at the club anymore, but they remember me like all these years
all
later.
The time.
Yeah, and there's a lot of times there would be guys that would come year after year, like I said, fishing trips, golf trips, whatever they tell their wives that they're fucking doing.
Yeah.
And then I'd always be one of the first ones they hit up, or one of my homegirls dance with me, and then we'd make that money again. Because if they know we're going to go out on the boat with them, or we're going to go bar hopping or whatever.
Yeah, you're going to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you, quick pro quo. Let's get serious real quick.
All right.
As.
What about ass?
No, not ass. As a woman yourself,
these dudes are out here and, whatever, telling their wives they're going to do whatever. Does that, having that moral code instilled in you, does that ever affect you getting that money or affect how you go about doing things, knowing that, like, they're out here, what I'm saying? No. So, no, you're just out of sight, out of mind. I just genuinely was curious.
I'm not doing any. That's on them. I'm not in the relationship.
No, you're just.
So why do I give a fuck?
No, I get it.
And this is my job, or it was my job.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing anything like that I would feel bad about. So, and if anything's on them, like we're at the club where wives come in and throw, like, barge through security.
Try to fight you?
Well, not me.
But
thank
women,
God, because one of them was a big gal. I could have taken her off.
Donkey. Yeah.
But, I mean, that's not my problem, like.
Yeah, that ain't
they'll
on
come and
you.
throw their rings at their husband, but at the end of the day, they're going to go right back to them. But my thing, too, is guys cheat so much, like, wouldn't you rather them be at a club where the girls can't really do anything anyways, and it be in a controlled environment than
true.
Them going and picking up, like, a hooker or something outside, which I'm not saying they do or don't. I mean,
they probably do.
But that's not my problem either.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I'm not in the relationship.
Sure, no, but do you like when women come to the club?
Okay, so women are hit or miss.
What do you mean?
Okay, so normally if a woman comes in the club, it's with her man. And they'll come. Normally Saturdays is like swingers night, couples night.
What do you mean? Hold on. Where's this at, dude?
Jot this down.
Hey, jot this down, God damn it. What are we talking about here?
So normally Saturdays, and I've obviously observed this all over the country, normally Saturdays is when couples come in. So either it goes one of two ways. And this is why when I see a couple at the club, I always talk to her first. I'll make the eye contact with her first and act like he doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And try to fill it out. Yeah, because she's the gatekeeper.
Yeah, you got to be non-intimidating.
Right. And so it's either she's actually really into it or she's just pretending to be because her man is. And the ones that are pretend are the worst ones. Because, they don't want to be there anyways.
Yeah, they're just trying to
They
fill
give
a
you
void.
attitude.
Do you ever just go up to them? Maybe like you run into that again and maybe just go up to both of them and just be like, you yell at him and be like, you said you were never going to bring her. Maybe just hit her with some left field shit so that she like.
No, because I wouldn't want to have to fight and break a nail.
No, you just be like, look, I've told him, stop coming. Go home to you.
I actually have told someone to stop coming. But
really?
Yeah, I sure.
What happened?
Also a chapter in the book. He was a foot fetish guy.
Whoa.
He was Middle Eastern. He definitely had a girlfriend outside the club, but she didn't know about his foot fetish.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like a normal foot fetish. Like, there's different levels to it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I thought it was going to be one where they just like to rub your feet. Sometimes they want to put your toes in their mouth.
Did he tell you?
He did.
No, he deep throated that big. Let me see the toe for the camera. Point of reference. Those are good toes. Those are good feet.
Well, he would come in every week, and then like the second or third week, I was just like on my phone, like, here, take a foot,
Yeah.
He took my whole foot and shoved it into his mouth and started gagging himself. I could not fucking believe it. Like, I was like, and then the way this VIP in this certain club was it was like a hallway, and it was like all the VIP rooms, and on the other side of the hallway was mirrors. So all the bouncers had to do was look into the mirror, and they could see in every room. But the same for the girls in the VIP. We could look in the mirror and see all the others too. So I look up, and everybody in the whole VIP is staring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God. So, I'll cut that shit short. Like, we're done. He comes back, and he wants to go, and I was like, okay, but you can't be doing all this shit. And he goes, this time I want something different. And I was like, how different are we talking? He's like, I want you to stand on my face. And I took a second because I didn't think that he was serious. And I took off my heels and I stood on his face. And
Is he like face down or face up?
He was laying on his back, and the VIP rooms weren't very wide, so his legs were sticking out the VIP room.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And so people were having to walk over his legs, and so when I stood on his face, he went from looking Middle Eastern to Asian because his face went.
Oh shit! I see what you did there. Okay.
And I was so embarrassed because again, I look up, everybody is staring, and I was like, "Yeah, we're done." And then the next week he comes back. I said, no more. I can't do anymore. Like, I don't get embarrassed that easy, but that was embarrassing for me.
Bad.
And I wasn't even the one on the floor. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I told him never.
I mean, it's it's a hard thing turning a Middle Eastern man into an Asian woman. It's crazy. Somebody's got to fucking do it, you know?
Exactly. And I didn't mind, but not for the 2-for-1 $40.
Yeah, no, that's weird. 40, yeah, that's crazy.
It was not enough.
Yeah. But so are you still dancing now or no? Or is you just doing the book stuff or what are you doing?
I would like to focus more on the book stuff, but I still do. So I work for a private party company. Don't ask me the name of it because I've even been asked in court and I still don't know the name of it to this day. But I'll get text messages like, hey, we have a birthday party, bachelor party, and say San Antonio at this time, this date, it pays this much. Can you do it? Yeah. Yes or no? And then I'll just say yes or no, and then I go and do the party. But I don't work in a club anymore.
Okay. Do you have OnlyFans or anything?
I do. You do. Daisy does 304.
Daisy does 304.
Mm-hmm. Just like my book. Daisy does dancing. Just take out the dancing part.
Daisy does 304. Do you see? Because I mean, I guess to some avail, you're kind of exiting the club life then, right? You just don't got it in you anymore, or you just fucking...
It's not that I don't have it in me anymore. It's that it's not the same as it was.
What do you mean?
The money's not the same. I've noticed that, okay, so when I first started dancing, Craigslist was a new thing, and what was it? Backpage.
Oh, yeah.
And so...
Plenty of fish.
Right, so they were like... taking the money from the dancers because if a girl's going to go fuck you for $200, why pay a dancer $500 for half an hour in the strip club? And they're not getting fucked. So then I just started like noticing the decline.
The trend, yeah.
Yeah, and then when OnlyFans came out, then it went like a deep dive. Like it's just really not the same. Unfortunately, because I really liked dancing in a club.
But and just quick pro quo, you think maybe it's because you're getting older too? We just got sponsored by Zippix. Look, they're toothpicks with nicotine in them. Hey, if my daddy knew I was smoking strawberry watermelon, he'd be rolling over in his great. He's putting a nicotine pouch in his mouth that's made of clover green leaf. You know what I'm saying? Like, get that shit out of here. Look, right now, sign up at Zippix. Got $8 a pack, but if you use promo code Lazer, you can get 10% off. They'll ship it where they last. If we're a dude, no one wants a dude. If you're douche, just get the. Hey, anyways, are you a spiced island clove kind of guy? Like, what kind of black are you?
What's that?
We got sweet wood, like a god.
Oh man. Yeah. Give me. I'll let you know. Oh, I love cinnamon. Cinnamon's one of my favorite things in the world.
3 of those, right? Cinnamon, spice. Look, they got a bunch of different flavors. They got nicotine that's 6 milligrams.
What'd you call me?
Huh?
I'm more like a nicka adult than more of a nicotine. Come on. Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
I quit several years ago.
Okay, so you were in your prime back then.
Yeah.
You quit on the top of your game. You're fucking Barry Sanders.
Well, I didn't start until I was almost 28.
Yeah.
So I danced a good 10 years at the club, and when I started seeing the decline I got out, and I had a bad car accident anyways.
Yeah.
But no, I was doing Botox and fillers and stuff that now I don't have anything. So maybe I would feel a little uncomfortable if I tried to go back, but it really was the money. More than anything.
I got you.
You know, it used to be easy getting $40 a dance, but it's like now people just don't want to dip into their pockets.
Yeah.
So I feel like a recession. It's like a recession indicator. If the strip club starts getting bad, you know, like a recession is near.
Well, yeah, and if people just out there popping that pussy for $100 a piece on that goddamn back page, how you gonna be able to compete?
Exactly.
I mean, that's just goddamn supply over demand.
Yeah, they just go.
Yeah, because I mean, I've paid fucking $600 in a goddamn strip club just for some woman to touch my leg and tell me about her nursing degree.
Right,
and I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing? But as someone who's been in that lifestyle and that game for so long. Because I mean, essentially, you're reading a room or reading a customer, blah blah blah. Like, give me an example of when was the time you thought you had something like yeah, I guess, have you ever just went in, thought, all right, this motherfucker, maybe he's a sucker, maybe he's not, but like, I can extract this motherfucker for a bunch, and you were dead ass wrong and wasted a lot of time on a cut. Is there any kind of instance like that where you were wrong on your first initial thought?
Well, yeah, because I always have like a strategy. So
yeah, talk me through your bulletin points here.
So it's always good if you when you're on stage, and then you can see who tips you. Those are the people you go to first when you get off stage. Thank them, ask for dances. But I also look at shoes and watches.
Whoa, wait a sec. You're going next level here.
Yeah, you got it. So I dance mostly in Florida, but you could look like the most redneck ass motherfucker, but they're the
But
most
if you
loaded
got
one.
you got leather skin boots and shit,
Right,
yeah.
or you could tell, you got to know
Roll
your
it.
brands.
Okay,
And, yeah.
okay.
So I'd look at that because they could be dressed like a bum or just got out from fishing. And you would think they would have nothing, or they could come up in a shitty ass truck, but they're still one of the richest dudes on the beach.
Yeah.
So look for like the accessories, so to speak, you know, and then I go by that. But I also learned pretty quick that you ask for it. If they don't buy you a drink, they're not going to get a dance. So you always see if they'll at least do a drink, and then you wait a few songs and drink your drink, and then you ask for a dance. And if they don't, then you're like, all right, well, I'm going to go try to make some money. I'll come back. And you circle the room, because sometimes it's not that they're not going to spend, that they're just not ready to spend.
Yeah.
Like, I hate when girls would rush dudes as soon as they walk in, like, let them have a couple drinks first.
Yeah, let them get settled. I hate that shit when they
Yeah.
come grazing on you like you're a piece of fucking meat. I hate it. I said, get away from me, girl. I'm a fry cook.
That would scare my ass away. I'd be like,
Fucking
you
A,
don't
it
got to
would.
tell me twice.
That's why I smell like fucking potato.
But yeah, I just always had this strategy because, like I said, I learned early on that guys are going to try to bullshit. They're going to waste your time as
Yeah.
much as they can. So just, you know, come circle back around. And then I ask everybody, I also did the leave no stone unturned, because you never know until you ask. Even the ones that look like bums that don't have any money, I still would ask. You know, that might be the last on my
that
little
might
circle
be,
around.
Yeah.
but
That's
I'm
not a
gonna
first
ask.
round draft pick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you'll come back, you know, and see what you can get, and then you come back around. I just would keep circling person to person. Like I said, then it's your time to go on stage, see who tips you, go back. There was one guy that tipped me well on stage, and I went to talk to him, and he didn't want to spend money, but we found out we both play poker.
Oh,
So
oh shit.
we
okay.
I ended up leaving the club to play him tourney style poker, and the deal was if
Come on.
I won,
Come on.
I got $800 cash. If he won,
He got it.
if he won, I would give him a job.
Whoa!
We played until about 6, 7 in the fucking morning, and I was like, I'm not losing this shit. I'm ahead. Like, I have twice the chips as him. He goes all in. I go all in. I had a straight on the flop.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm winning this. And
Runner,
so he
runner.
goes all in, and then, you know, we turn, and I'm like, you went all in on a pocket pair of twos?
What happened?
I won. And he was like,
okay,
I was
you
like,
won.
pay
I
up.
thought you had to blow that weird guy.
No, hell no. No way. No, I was not. That was not happening. I was like, I'm winning. I don't care. I'm
Good.
winning.
Take your $800.
I took my 800 and he's like, can I still get the blowjob? I'm like, no, bitch, you didn't win. And I like drove
Who goes
away.
all in with a fucking pair of twos, you dummy?
And he used to work at a casino in New Orleans. So I'm like,
Yeah.
where's the logic to this?
Have you ever started dating like one of your clients that would come see you and shit like that? I feel like you have. You got the face for it.
Yeah,
But walk
yeah.
me through that.
Twice.
experience.
And
Oh
they both-
shit!
and they
didn't
both
learn
ended-
a lesson once, so let's do it again. All right,
Yeah.
spin it. What happened there?
The first time the guy ended up being married, and I didn't know his real name or anything. I found out everything he said was a lie. Luckily,
That had to have been before phones and social media, though, huh?
it was like around 2011, 2012.
That's still maybe a little hard. Because I just feel like nowadays you can't get people who get catfished or get lied to like that. I'm
But-
like, you just are retarded. You're just not doing your homework.
Well, the thing was he was special forces in the military, and those guys don't have social media. They purposely
true.
do that.
True.
So,
yeah.
and a lot of times they live, especially that part of Florida, they'll go to South America on tours and stuff
Yeah.
and have hidden families out there.
Yeah.
So a lot of times they don't have social media also for the job. So that one got me. He got me. But luckily it wasn't but a couple months.
Okay.
So I had a phone call one night from his wife.
Yeah.
Why's your phone number on my cell phone bill?
Oh,
And I'm
no.
like, girl, this is
Oh,
not my
no.
problem. And she kept calling him something. And I was like, I don't know who you're talking about. And then I found out that was his real name. So I was like, wow, I got
boy.
my ass.
Boy, diverted. Did a whole fucking alias on it.
Right. And then
If you got a gut ticket and alias to go in the strip club, you're fucked. I mean, what are we doing? Come on, guys.
well, the craziest part was I thought he was getting divorced. So he ended up staying with me a lot. And he would bring his son over on the weekends to play with my kids.
That's diabolical.
Right?
God damn, we love to see it. Are your boobs real? I meant to ask that when you said
They're
that.
really fake. I really spent money on them.
What do you mean?
Yes, they're fake. I bought them a long time ago. I bought them before I became a dancer.
Really?
Yeah, Yep, and then it was like about a year and a half later. Well, okay, so I always have a theory about boob jobs. Once a chick gets a boob job, she's getting a divorce if she's married. Or whoever she's with, they're breaking up.
No, if he buys them.
Well, no. I was married, and after I got my boob job, I left them.
What? So they just, can we see him since you're so goddamn confident in him?
I mean, I can show you a little. I don't know with this dress on. I don't know if you want me to pop it out the
Pop it out the side. Let's get his little side titty pop out. Who gives a shit? Sit on there.
Is that something? There's
Oh,
a little
yeah, there you
something.
go. Okay. All right, hell yeah, dude. We got good nipples. You got little baby toe nipples.
I
Hell yeah,
know.
brother.
I hate
you know
to
what? I know why you got a fucking divorce. I can see it now, dude. Hell yeah.
I can't stand ugly nipples. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. When they're big old fucking DiGiorno pizzas, I'm like, you got to call your own Uber.
I saw one uglier than that.
What do you mean?
There's this chick I used to dance with. I won't say any names.
Yeah.
She had the ugliest nipples I've ever seen in my life. I called her orangutan titties because they look like straight up orangutan fingers.
Just.
It was
Cheeto
wrinkly,
puffs.
dark. Ugh.
Oh my god.
I couldn't take it. I couldn't even look at her on stage. I was like, oh, I got to burn my eyes out every single time.
Oh my god.
She was really proud of them too. I don't know why though.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do they do nipple reconstruction?
Some of the well, I like the ones. Some of them little ladies, they get it with the tattooed like a heart. Have you seen that? Those are nice. Have you seen that?
You
have
would
seen
like that.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just different, you know. It ain't no goddamn orangutan Cheeto puff, you know.
I know. Well, she could have used a tattoo on her titty.
Yeah.
Orangutan nipples. Yeah.
Shit,
I don't know. I do like the ones where they have like the tattoo like right here that almost showcases the chi-chis. You know what I mean? It'll be like the cute little whatever around in between. I like those where it looks like a little shelf bra.
Frame.
The frame. Yeah, I like those.
I've been seeing bitches getting the choker tattoo, like the choker necklace, but getting it tattooed on their neck. And
They're
I'm
gonna
like,
regret that.
Fuck no, I don't care. I love that. I mean, I fucking love that.
I haven't seen that one yet. It's almost like a tribal tattoo. You remember the tribal tattoo?
Yeah, the tribal tattoo, the little fucking
barbed wire,
or the little sun on your belly button.
To tell how old I am.
Yeah,
Shit,
dude.
I almost got the sun around my belly button. I'm so glad I didn't though.
You don't have married men. Do you have tattoos? Or not?
I have 7. They're all small though. Like
Yeah.
I have this one. It's like my pot smoking reference.
Yeah, okay.
I used to be friends with this chick. She has the and beyond. It says to infinity. I got this one. I got a few, but I always got mine where I could hide them.
I like
If
that.
I wanted
Classy
to,
lady.
because I want to try to keep it classy when I can.
Yeah.
I know I grew up kind of white trash, but hey, I'm trying to be classier now. Try to like grow out of that.
No, I get that. I get that. But you never forget the taste of a bologna sandwich. Never forget that.
No.
Ain't that right, dude?
With
Or
mustard and
fucking
mayo.
spray cheese. I love spray cheese, man.
Me too.
So give me, I mean, just kind of share some insight there. Shit, raising 6 kids and dude, that's wild. And then so a lot of that, so all those are personal memoirs from your life story, your walk at
This
it, right?
is all dancing personal memoirs.
Just dancing
I
stuff.
am writing another book about my life, and I'm also working on like a TV series where it is my personal life with the dancing like combined.
Okay.
Like
Who's gonna play you in that?
I don't know. I haven't
Who's
thought
your
about
dream? Fucking Demi Moore?
I wish I could play myself, to be honest, but you know, I don't
shit.
know. I don't know if I could
God.
act it. I mean, I can act at the strip club.
Yeah.
I'd make them think I love them.
Yeah.
You know, hey, that's how you get all the big bucks. But I don't know, like, so like my mom was an entertainer of sorts.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I learned a lot on that, even though the kind of entertainer, she's a clown. Like, literally.
Wait, what? Hold on. When you said entertainer, I'm thinking, her mom stripped too.
Yeah.
She's
no.
lineage. She's a double generation. But you said she's a clown.
Like a literal
Like
clown.
a Bozo the Clown.
Yes. So she used to want me to be an entertainer one day.
You go to
I
clown
did.
School? Did you go to clown school?
No. No
okay.
clown school, but my mom used to make me dress like a clown at school.
Oh, no wonder you started stripping.
No wonder I'm crazy.
Wild. That's
I know.
wild, dude. It all makes sense.
And she's
Turn around. Yeah, dude.
she's an ordained minister too, so she said it was all in the name of Jesus, you know, for God's work.
Hey.
I don't know. I don't feel like it was God's work. I think it was just one that was tax-free exemption.
Yeah, just clowning around. You know what I'm saying? Fucking A.
Exactly. And so I have a lot of siblings, so I think that's why I didn't mind having a bunch of kids, and you know, a run around the house I guess was kind of like normal.
La Familia.
Yeah, my kids even call me Madre. They call me Madre.
Are you not Mexican? What are you?
I'm just a white bitch.
Are you really?
I'm from Georgia. I'm from the south side of Atlanta.
Would you have guessed that? I never would have guessed. I thought she had some kind of Asian or Pacific Islander in her, right?
Pacific Islander.
Right?
Well, see, everybody in the South, they always say we're part Cherokee. So I don't want to say that in case I'm wrong, but my dad always said, but I don't know. Because my dad was in prison for a little bit of my life, and I feel like that also explains.
Yeah, no, you didn't have to say it. You didn't have to say it out loud. We got it. We did get it when you walked in. But what's so I guess you're like, you kind of exit strategy, you're doing like the OnlyFans stuff and shit. But like, so like, what's your goal with all of it? Like, you like get a book deal? You want to write?
I would love to have a book deal. I love writing. I really do love writing, and like I like telling my stories. I've had a really crazy life, and I don't feel like I put myself in those positions intentionally all the time.
You just kind of.
But sometimes I do. I have what is it called? FOMO, fear of missing out. I'm like, because every time I go out or do something, it always ends up being some crazy situation that's highly entertaining to me. Yeah. So to me, I don't have any regrets, and I like to go and be adventurous, and and I like to talk about it and write about it. And I've had a lot of crazy shit happen. Like,
have you had anybody stalk you? Like, is that a thing that I know? Some girls at strip club, they like have motherfuckers.
Yeah, I've had friends that had that, but I would say not so much men stalking me,
Women?
as in the wives.
God, they hate you.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I don't want your fucking man. Like, this is just money.
I'm just trying to take y'all's motherfucking money, dude.
I just want your retirement. And
yeah, give me some of that 401k, bitch.
I got 6 mouths to feed, yo.
Yeah, dude, I don't want your fucking man, dude.
I don't want his peen. Just give me his purse. That's
just
it.
Give me his purse, dude. Fucking shit. I love that.
I love making money. So,
Would you recommend? Say I'm fucking starting out stripping. Did you drink and shit when you were at like on clock at the club?
You gotta.
You got to.
You got to.
You have to.
That or smoke a lot of weed.
You just gotta be. You can't just be normal and that motherfucker thrusting that pussy around and glitter in front of all these strangers, right?
No.
You gotta be a little. Fucking
and the sequins
twisted.
are itchy too. The alcohol helps.
The what?
I said the sequins are itchy too, like on your outfits.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But no, you can't do it sober. I'm sorry. Like I had to dance when I was pregnant, so I did. There was a few months where I did do it sober.
Wait, you danced when you God damn, dude, you're full circle here, buddy. What's in that book?
Well, it's on Amazon if you want to find out. But no, I did have to dance when I was pregnant, and so obviously I did sober then, and it was horrible. It was horrible. You're like, don't touch me.
Yeah, I would be weirded out, dude.
I was definitely grossed out.
Yeah.
And I would wear corsets, so you couldn't tell, but I hated it. But you can't do it sober. You cannot do it sober. It'll fuck with your mental, like, because I could sit there and be, like, if I'm doing a dance, like a lap dance, I'll be in the zone. Like, in my mind, I'm like, what bill do I got to pay? Do I have the lunch for kids to school tomorrow? Like, you disassociate. I've danced on acid before, too.
What? Come on, dance on acid?
Being like, I've done it on my own where I didn't tell anybody at the club that I was on acid. And
That's a fucking...
Pop one and go in. I always make a lot of money when I'm on acid, though. And then there was another time, me and like 12 other girls at the club, we all did acid on a Friday night, tripping our ass off. And I don't know how we made money, because I remember doing this one lap dance, and I felt like I was like to the side watching myself do the dance. It was so trippy.
Oh my God.
And we're like, the next day, our boss was like, yeah, we knew y'all were all tripping on something, but since no one was getting in trouble or doing anything crazy, we let y'all go.
Do you speaking of crazy shit, have you seen like, girls get in trouble for fucking at clubs?
Oh yeah.
How does that go? What's the process of like that going on when you get caught? Because I would think to Somerville, right, they're slipping the club something, or how does that work?
Okay, so it depends on the club and the location. So I say my home club, so most of the time I was at home in Florida because that's where I lived. So those clubs there, that kind of stuff wasn't allowed. If you got caught, because they could lose their whole license. It would be embarrassing.
It's a big deal.
Yes, but say like Vegas, if you don't fuck for money, you're not going to make money.
Yeah.
And so I didn't like working in Vegas. And also, too, in Vegas, if you don't live there and that's not your home club, they're not going to help you make money. Even if that's what you want to do, they're not going to help you make money because they don't know if they could trust you or not. 100%. So it really depends on where in the country.
Situational.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In club. I would say most clubs don't allow it. And they're just going to kick you out. They're going to kick you out until you're banned for how long. But I didn't come across that too often. I did catch this one chick that she didn't speak any English. She was older than I am right now. She wore a back brace.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah, and she.
Somebody's Thea's up there. What's happening?
Yeah, or Nita, someone's abuela's up there.
Abuelo. Yeah.
Yeah, she was up there, and I was like, I know she's doing something in the VIP, because how's she getting all these back-to-back VIPs?
Oh, she's sucking for sure.
Something. And so when she would come in and I would go get a VIP after, I tried to hurry up and get one after her so I could try to like see what was up.
Smell it. Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Smell it.
And she would always just be sitting on them, like straddling them, facing them. And I would be like, I couldn't see, you know. And then one day I ended up being put in a VIP room that she just came out of.
You could smell it.
Well, no, I didn't smell shit. I went to had the guy sit down on it was like a love seat, like a faux leather one, you know, strip club special. I go to like lean on him to go start dancing, and my hand slipped in between the couch cushions.
Oh God.
Nothing but lube and ugh.
Jerking it.
So you know what I did? I bought her I think a hand sanitizer for Christmas that year.
Stocking stuffer. Little keychain fucking hand sanny.
I would have cussed her out, but she didn't understand English, so that was fucking pointless.
God damn it. What a treat.
I was like, no wonder she's getting all those VIPs.
What a fucking treat. I got staph infection in a strip club.
I believe it.
In a jacuzzi.
Oh, why would you get into a jacuzzi at a strip club?
Well,
I wouldn't even do that.
It was $100 cover to get into that strip club, but it was all you could drink alcohol for free, and that's mighty dangerous. And they have that fucking jacuzzi in the back. It says out of order. I go, how much to make it not out of order? And $500 later, me, salt, pepper, and cinnamon got in that motherfucker, and nutmeg joined later. I'm pretty sure it was a guy, and I got staph. I almost died. It was crazy.
It was probably not being chlorinated for quite some time, I would imagine.
Well, yeah, the water had the consistency of like egg drop soup, so it was very, very more. See, even he didn't like that.
Don't let the turkey head fall. Well, because I was about to say, I will stand up for dancers. 95% of them are very clean. Like, and when I say, I don't know their STD, whatever. But like clean physically, like I mean, that's like what we make, how we make our money.
For sure.
You know, so luckily I've never gotten anything at a strip club. Thank God.
When I was in when I worked in the oil field before I was in comedy and stuff, I remember I was all the way out in like Hobbs, New Mexico, and Jow, but you know, Odessa and Midlands and Texas is only 2 hours away, but that's the big hub. So like guys that were closer rigs there, I remember they had like a big HR thing with the company I worked for. I guess they would fly in all these high-end girls from like, because the oil field town is booming. Everybody got fucking money, got nothing to spend it on while they're out there. So they like flying these girls from like Ukraine, Russia. And I remember there was a big thing going around, like fucking, I guess a group of guys, like a crew of guys on different rigs went. They all got fucking HIV.
Oh my God.
Like, bro, what? You gotta have that for the rest of your life.
But why were y'all not wrapping it up?
That's what I'm fucking saying, man. And I don't use I mean, I'm not, you know, goddamn.
I mean, nobody likes them.
But you got to know the situation at hand here, partner. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because how are you going to be turning tricks and you won't even wrap it up?
That's wild. And you got to be able to smell it, right? I mean, goddamn it.
I don't know. Can you smell HIV? I'll have to Google
it smells
that.
like a copper. It smells like a copper penny. Tell me about this OnlyFans. You're a little old to the game, a little late to the game on it, ain't? Because you had it and you deleted it and you're back.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah. Because you don't look like computer savvy to me, but are you?
Not particularly.
Yeah, I know. Excel spreadsheets are hard. I know.
I'm more of a venture thing. I don't want to be behind a computer
I got
or whatnot.
You, I got
but
you.
I did have one. So I had a bad car accident about 3-4 years ago, soon after I moved out to Austin. And totaled my Land Rover, ended up losing my job because I couldn't dance anymore. I had to have surgery on my neck. So I lost everything. So I was like, you know what? Let me start an OnlyFans. I had a bunch of customers from the club back in Florida that had been asking. And I was like, all right. So I started it. And then after like a month, I found out I have a lot of siblings.
Sure.
I found out one of my half-brothers had subscribed.
What? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Say that again?
My half-brother, he subscribed to my OnlyFans. And I shortly after started getting videos of him jerking off, and he would send it to me. I told my dad, and like it was a big ordeal in the family a little bit, you know. And then I didn't hear from my brother or anything.
That's why. Hang on, God damn it. Where is? Just sitting.
That's the brother that was raised in Alabama. So,
But I mean, still, so y'all weren't close by no means.
no.
Okay.
No.
So that makes it.
Luckily, I did not grow up with this brother.
Okay, so that doesn't make it okay. That
Still doesn't make it okay. But
it don't make it okay. But it don't. I thought it was like your goddamn, the guy that protected you.
Yeah,
in
no.
That would be fucking weird. But yeah, that's still strange because it's like, I'm gonna fucking tell Dad.
I know.
What the fuck?
And Dad didn't want to believe it. And I had to show him the proof. I had to go download jack-off videos of my brother and to show my dad. You know what I mean? So it happened again.
Huh?
I know. Because that was the only way.
Hey guys, before we say grace at Thanksgiving, I'd like to bring up what Jake sent me earlier in the month. Okay, dude, that's wild, man. I make you sit at the kids' table.
Yeah, because he didn't show his face, but the tattoos on his arms. And I was like, I started to show my dad because my dad didn't want to. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
As a parent, you wouldn't want to believe your grown son is doing that. So, but now that brother I ended up having to call the police on him for sexual harassment. I had to show the cops the same videos. And now my dad obviously believes me. Now my brother's in jail for, I think, robbing houses or something. So now I can safely turn the OnlyFans back on. So I did that recently.
Your content when you were doing it, is it girl, boy, girl, just solo?
It's just solo.
Just solo
it's just
stuff.
solo.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how to add somebody on there. And honestly, I don't date or anything like that. I just like to be single and alone.
There you go.
So I can do whatever the hell I want to do.
You got cats?
No. Oh, I got kids, not cats.
Yeah.
And I'm a dog person anyways. I'm allergic to cats. No cats. But no, it's all solo, mostly topless. Like most stuff that you would see at the strip club.
Just strip club-esque.
Yes. But I mean, I do some extra stuff, but not that often. And I'm going to charge a pretty penny for it. Because if that shit's going to be out there, I'm going to get paid for it. It's not going to be a $10 video. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, fucking know your worth, queen.
That's the only thing I'm like, the OnlyFans girls, I'm like, girl, do it for more, man. Sell for more.
Yeah, I mean, look.
If a guy really wants to see it, he's going to pay for it.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes I think they're thinking about quantity over quality, right? You get 500 people to buy it. $10 a pop.
Yeah.
I'm talking about versus, I mean, it's economics.
I feel like if you start building a big fan base, you could get to that point.
I feel like all them girls that get super successful off the fucking OnlyFans, they do one of two things. One, they are like God-given genetically and just don't look like anybody. That's rare. But a lot of them, it's like the girl next door effect. It's like if a chick has a TikTok or Instagram and she like pops off on that and like that's what she's known for, like in that social limelight with fucking social media. And, as a guy, you're like, oh, shit, she's hot. And she's doing, like, these goofy dances or whatever the fuck she may be doing. And you're like, oh, shit, what's this spicy link thing? You're going to click it, and, like, a lot of them, because you got to think of retention rate. If you have 100,000 followers and only 5%, 5,000 unsubscribe, at $10 a month, I mean, it's numbers game.
And that's great, but also OnlyFans didn't come out till, however many years ago? I was already deep in my 30s.
You were sending nudes back on a Motorola Razor.
On Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, on a fucking Nokia brick.
I actually was never lucky enough to have the Razor. I would love to have one now.
Yeah, dude, they're dope. I remember those.
Yeah, but definitely a Nokia, where it's all the pixelated.
Oh, the snake game.
Yeah.
You could throw that motherfucker through a brick wall when you got in an argument with somebody. It would not break.
I bet my old Nokia still could turn on right now.
Not
the battery probably never went dead.
Jesus Christ.
Nokia bricked up.
Yo, bricked up, baby.
You don't need a weapon at the strip club. Just bring an old Nokia and
just beat the fuck out of somebody. Oh shit! So what else is on your docket? What else? Where can we fucking find you? What will people be looking for you? What's next on your platter?
Okay, well, one thing I did start. So there's a lot of dancers that have crazy stories that they want to talk about or whatnot, but you can't because I don't want to talk about certain things that have kids, and the same goes for other dancers. So I started a YouTube. It's called Heels and Hoes, but Hoes HEAUXS. And what it is I have an AI generator where I can take their voice, give them an avatar, and it will change their voice, and they could tell their story through this avatar and remain completely anonymous.
And you're doing a podcast kind of style.
Yeah,
with that?
And it's
dope.
It's on YouTube. That way, girls can tell their stories to me, and I can make them, like I said, make them a video. And then I'm even willing to sign NDAs. It hasn't come to that yet, but like there's like stories on there already about like threesomes, things like that. So it gets really wild because it's all the stuff that girls don't want to actually share publicly. You know,
you're giving them an outlet.
Yeah, so I even have a bouncer story on there too. So we're gonna get out and start branching out some DJ stories and things, but it's all from the strip club and like the crazy stuff, or dancers becoming escorts and their escorting adventures, so to speak. So that's what I've been working on now, as well as like another book. Like I said, Daisy Does Life. What else have I been doing? Like I said, I just turned on the OnlyFans. Daisy Does 304. I have a TikTok. Because my TikTok, I used to have a huge platform, but I lost it like right before I published my book. And it's totally like, I haven't really put that much effort back into it, but I like to tell stories, like the crazy stories, like about having a gay ex-husband or my dad going to prison and like shit like that.
Shit, dude.
So my TikTok is that, and that's Sherra Soto 304. But that's the one where I just tell like normally like my life stories, like crazy shit me and my gay ex-husband did, or shit I did with this friend, and or like how I got kidnapped. I did write the kidnappings in here, but like I got kidnapped outside the strip club in Atlanta.
At gunpoint?
No, he tricked me.
Oh God, did he?
Yeah.
What happened? God damn it!
So in the strip club, I would always get from my guy Sonny like some weed before the end of the night.
Sure.
And he was like, you got to go to my homeboy Kyle. I'm like, I don't like Kyle. Like,
Fuck Kyle. Fuck you, Kyle.
Yeah, fuck, for real. I'm like, I don't like Kyle. I prefer not to have to deal with Kyle.
I don't want to fuck with Kyle.
Hell no. Don't want to fuck with Kyle. And he's like, well, if you want some, that's it. So I went to Kyle, and Kyle's like, well, you'll have to meet me outside for it. So when I got off work, I met him outside, and I'm like, rolled down my window, like, let's just I'll toss you the money, you toss me the weed, you know. He insisted I come sit in the car. I did. No. And he has this big bag of blow, like probably a few 8 balls worth.
Nice.
And he wanted me to like, and I was like, no, I just want my weed. Like, dude, I'm tired of shit. You know, I just want to go home and smoke a blunt. And then he drove off with me in the car. And
where did he let you out?
He didn't let me out. I had to escape. So we had one of these old cars, like the old kind of like Cutlass, you know, where like you lock the doors and it goes into the door, so there's no
way to get out.
You're right. So
I'd have kicked that motherfucking back windshield.
I was in the front seat. He was sitting right next to me. So I was like silent because I'm like, but in my mind I'm like, you know, like what do I do? And so he's heading towards the interstate. And this is in Atlanta. He's heading towards the interstate. And I'm like, fuck.
How well do you know this guy?
This guy, no, I did not. I only knew him from the strip club, and I told you I did not like him. I always got bad vibes.
So, yeah, you caught the bad vibes.
Yeah. So he ends up stopping at a gas station, and the split second the door unlocked briefly before he could hit the lock button, I jumped out and I ran into the gas station. And it was like Indian dude. It's like 2-something in the morning. This Indian dude. I was like, call the police. I just got kidnapped. And he was like, I'm not gonna get in between you and your boyfriend's fight. And I was like, it's not a fight. And then I see Kyle like walking up like you know, like what is it, Jason or whatever,
Friday
like
the 13th.
Yeah, the slow walk. And I'm like,
you should have told that Indian guy, dude, look, I stood on your dad's face. Do me a solid.
I wish. So I ran to the bathroom. I locked myself in the bathroom. I'm not a cop caller because they don't ever help me. So once they find out you're a sex worker, dancer, they don't give a shit. Whatever you say is a lie. Or that's how they treat you. So I locked the bathroom door. You could hear Kyle beating on the door, trying to get me to come out. I ordered an Uber. And Kyle was a big white dude, and I matched up with this big black guy, and I called him once we matched up, and I was like, hey, there's a big motherfucker banging on the door, and he just kidnapped me. Nobody will call the cops. I'm too afraid to
match, like your Uber driver or matched
matched me with the Uber driver, and I called the Uber driver. So the Uber driver's like, I got you. And he was like, I'll tell you when I pull up to the door, and I'll tell you when the coast is clear. When I say run, you run, but don't leave until I say. And that's what we did, and that's how I escaped.
That's in the book?
It's in the book.
See? That's a good fucking story.
Yeah, I've been kidnapped another time too.
What do you think? What do you think? Just honestly, let's take back that situation. What do you think Kyle's gonna do if you don't escape? Deadass, do you think you die, or what do you think happens?
Yeah, you can't let him take you to the second location. You make it to the second location. I feel like he was going to rape me and probably kill me or throw me out the moving car on 75, 85 in Atlanta, where everybody's going 80, 90 miles an hour.
Dude, that's kind of scary.
That's the vibe I had.
And being a girl sucks.
I know. Well, I love it, but I hate it. Like, it's like... It's bitter. It's like a Sour Patch Kid. There's good and bad.
It's a double-edged sword.
Because you can get away with a lot of stuff being an attractive woman.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you got good talk game, but
yeah.
I mean, you have to have some kind of street smarts.
God damn.
Yeah, like I said, I was kidnapped another time by a friend after a big party, a bachelor party. I ended up jumping out of a moving car on that one. Downtown Austin, I made a run for it. Yeah, and I flagged down a cop, and he didn't listen or whatever, and then he pulled me up in the system. He's like, you got a warrant for your arrest? I'm like, well, son of a bitch.
Take me to jail, damn it.
I know. I was like, it's better than being fucking on the street. He did not take me to jail, and he would not give me a ride home. And the guy that kidnapped me stole my phone and all the money I made that night. So I had not $1 on me, not a phone to call over this time. And I just had to, flag down a food truck guy on 6th Street and ask him for a ride. And he gave me a ride. I was still scared, though. I was like, well, he's not about to do the same fucking thing, Jesus, but, yeah. Dude. It's definitely it's dangerous. I'm glad I'm smart because I know I'll say most dancers are pretty smart, but there's definitely some dumb ones. And I feel like there's a good chance of some chicks out there, they wouldn't know to think of an escape plan,
Yeah, if you're a girl, you got to have your head on a swivel.
Oh, yeah, you got to be watching all the time. And I'm not paying for a bouncer or...
No,
or,
but I mean, you still...
But you can't always do it anyway.
If I have daughters, I'll teach some motherfuckers how to shoot. You can't just leave them to their own means. Fucking people take advantage of them.
Oh, hell no. Definitely not.
I hate that shit. Mm-hmm. Well, shit. Well, where can everybody find you? Where's this book at on sale? I see you got a hard copy. Can you get is there an audio book version of it?
I'm working on the audio
on the audio.
The paperback is on Amazon. There is a Kindle version, so ebook version.
Okay.
You can also find me on Instagram.
What is it?
It is love_me or leave_me 96 or just Sherra Soto.
Sure, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I've been posting more stripper content on
there.
There
You go.
Yeah, little sketches, things I find funny.
Yeah, I seen that one you fucking was dancing on that old feller.
Taser panties.
That was a goddamn good little. I like that. That was a good little clip right there.
Yeah, I used to get bored at the club, waiting on customers, and I would think of fucked up scenarios, dancing scenarios, and I came up with taser panties, where if they get two hands and you touch, it'll zap them.
Shocks the shit out of them.
Yeah, and then so in the little video I show eventually I start robbing them. I'm it pays for itself.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Well, yeah, y'all check out old fucking Sherra Soto over here, dude, and check out her book, Daisy Does Bourbon.
Daisy does dancing.
Daisy does dancing on bourbon.
Yeah, I picked the Bourbon Street one because I like dancing out there the most.
But let me ask you something. Also, being a nice, attractive young woman, talk me through this cover because I'm gonna be honest with you. I see Bourbon Street and I just see Debbie Does Dancing.
Daisy does.
Daisy.
You're thinking Debbie Does Dallas.
Yeah, but that's that's the only reference again on it. But why didn't you put a hot ass little thing? Maybe I don't know. I thought maybe because look, if my daddy used to tell me if I can get you to look, I can get you to listen.
Censorship is a big part of it.
The book game's a little different.
It is, and then doing it on Amazon, there were certain pictures I wanted to use, and they weren't allowing me to do so. Because I originally had a picture of myself at a club in New Orleans. I used to work at Rick's Cabaret out there, and that was my favorite club to work at. And so a lot of my stories are from New Orleans, working out there. I used to go out there a lot. I almost moved out there, had a second apartment out there. But no, it's just limitations. Now, if I actually had a good book deal with an actual publisher, I would have.
I mean, dude, if I was you for your fucking OnlyFans, I'm just spitballing here, but I would read topless chapters of your book and sell it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because that's all I fucking come up with, buddy.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, that's all I do, dude. Yeah. That's all I do. But anyway.
Heels on the cover.
Yeah, heels on the cover with roses or something. Yeah.
It was when I tried was making certain covers, also using AI, they want to censor everything, so you can't is just a pain. So, like I said, if I were to get a book deal, which is like my end goal game, several ones, I would definitely have this completely different. But this was the safe zone way to where I could actually post it on things without copyright stuff and things like that. Okay. Trust me, if I could change it up more of a way I wanted, I would.
Well, let's get you there now, dude. So y'all go check out fucking Sherra Soto's book here. Y'all look her up on the Instagram. Look at her OnlyFans. Go buy her book. Daisy Does Dancing. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another Drunk Uncles. I'm your host, Uncle Lazer. Fucking click the link, click the sponsors, do everything you can, and make sure to get your cat spayed, neutered. Shout out Bob Barker.